All right, we're out here looking at the Mopars of Cali lineup. The crown jewel of this collection or club of cars is this Redeye right here, owned by none other than the president. We just spoke with him earlier. This is Jerry. This is your build.
Yes.
Jerry, tell us a little bit about your build and what you've done with it.
So originally it was ordered, custom one-off in 2021. I had to actually wait 6 months because this is an unofficial labeled Redeye, and because when you get the red interior, you couldn't get stripes. It had to be solid black, but I was fortunate to know Ralph Gill and pulled a couple of strings, and they told me, we can do it for you, but you gotta wait until I ordered the car in June. I didn't get it until December.
Tell me about I know you've got an affiliation with AFE, I believe.
Yes.
And I think, you know, they do some testing and some tinkering with your car, like, and I think even that your your intercooler, your cold air intake is
right.
At one point was something that they were experimenting with, or?
Yes, I am officially AFE's R&D car for the entire Redeye. So it started out with the cold air intake, which is the race and track series. And then we started talking about doing pulleys and expansion tanks. And as you can see, I don't have a stock pulley setup. I got an AFE setup, which is a direct drive, which eliminates the lag. The expansion tanks, I don't have to worry about the plastic ugly bottles anymore. So shout out to AFE for doing that.
Is that pulley system something that AFE sells to the streets, or is that just on?
Yes,
okay.
It is now public to the streets. You can actually order it on their website. If you go to afepower.com, look up under the Hemi, and you can actually purchase the pulley setup, the cold air intake, and the expansion tanks.
Nice, there you go. We'll put a link down in the caption for AFE. And yeah, definitely go over there, head them out, tell them Jerry from Mopars of Cali sent you. And Jerry, appreciate you showing us the whip, man.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Jerry. Jerry, what's your last name, Jerry? You don't want that in the streets. Combs, Jerry Combs. Jerry is the president and longtime, he's the triple OG in the car scene, but he is currently the president of Mopars of California. And maybe let's start there and then tell us a little bit about your journey on the car scene as part of a club and kind of where you started and where we're at now.
So I originally started out with Mopar 360, which was about 4 years ago. And the limitations with previous founders and presidents, I felt that it was limiting our club from growing and doing what we had to do. So 3 years ago, so our anniversary is actually next week, and we're officially 3 years old.
Wow, it's been that long already,
It's been
man.
that long
Damn.
already. But we, as you can see, the tent in the background, flags, t-shirts, merchandise. We had to buy all of that through the previous founders, and it was more expensive than it needed to be, and then we weren't able to collect dues that would help us help other club members and stuff like that. So we parted ways 3 years ago, and we steadied going and going strong.
So this is your brainchild spawning off of Mopar 360,
Yeah.
Mopars of California. At times, I know your group, like a lot of groups, have been really big. I think you guys are one of the longest standing kind of groups, you know, whether you were under the previous banner or your current banner. But that's one thing I think when a lot of the car community looks out at Mopars of California, you see a lot of folks that have been in the club for a long time. And it's consistency, like they show up, cars are always, you have some amazing cars in your team.
Thank you, brother, thank you.
Starting with yours, your Redeye is pretty amazing. But yeah, I think that's what, as an outsider, what I notice is you guys show up consistent, clean, and with a good vibe. And that's, you know, it's set an example for not only the club I'm in, but I know all these other clubs out here who are just getting up on their feet. You know, they're looking up and seeing, you know, how you guys are running the game. So,
well, I'm always here to help. I don't mind sharing advice. I've been in the game for 20 years now, so this year is 20 years of doing this whole Mopar scene. So I started back in 2006 with a 300 SRT8, and I've been going strong. I was a solo rider for 14 years.
oh,
So yeah, I didn't want to do the club thing because sometimes clubs tend to hold you back when you got visions and goals for yourself. But then I felt like I didn't want to be selfish because I needed to be able to share the knowledge, the story with other people. So the only original founder asked me to take over, and then it blossomed into what you see right here.
Yep. And that's really the whole vibe, right? I think what was one thing you mentioned is really, I think where some people are missing it, is sharing that knowledge with others, like collaborating with others, right? Yeah, we all want like the roughest build, we want the flyest car, right? But you know, like helping people, and really that's what I enjoy from this community is everybody kind of being willing to help. You personally helped me a number of times. I know I can pick up the phone, talk to you, chop it up about sneakers, your son's path to college basketball, or whatever. So,
Right.
Yeah, man. What else? Yeah, man, that's just it. Oh, the last thing I want to do is I'm gonna get out of the camera. And my man here, also you can see, he's got these 3s on here. We're gonna do a sneaker check right here. Okay. But that's really what we're about over here, is we're bringing together the channels, full drip, no lift.
That's right.
And we're bringing together cars, culture. It could be music, it could be sneakers, it could be fashion.
All the time.
It could be anything. You know, with just bringing the community and bringing worlds together, man. And I think like you and your whole squad are like the epitome of that. So,
man, we
keep doing what you're
it.
doing.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. That's dope.